My name's Ramiro Garcia. My mom was a very religious person. She was raised Catholic. So as a young boy, I would always go to church with my mom and my other brothers and sisters. My dad, I felt a lot of anger towards him. I didn't have a relationship with him. I would avoid him. I couldn't wait till I moved out. At 17 or 18, I finally moved out of the house, and then I lived on my own for a while. Started drinking alcohol first when I was about 14, 15 years old. Then I was hanging around the wrong crew at school. I got involved with drugs. I used drugs for a few years out of my adolescent life till I was 20 some years old, and it just got out of control. I had told myself as a young age that I never wanted to become like my father. Slowly I started realizing that I was turning into him. My wife pointed it out to me. I was turning into the person I told her I didn't want to become, and I knew I had to do something, but I just didn't know where to begin. So Sandra started coming to Freedom Valley here first. She told me to start coming to church with her, so I would come from time to time. So she started praying and fasting. She told me that she did a 3-day prayer and fasting for me to be saved. There was an evangelist coming to Freedom Valley by the name of Johannes Amaritzer, and when I came to that service, I felt like he was talking to me about me, because what he was preaching, I had gone through some of the same stuff he was going through, so I felt very connected. I remember at the end of the service when he was doing his salvation call, I closed my eyes and I prayed. I asked God, if this is for me, give me a sign. And then when he said, if there's anybody who would like to meet Jesus or rededicate their life to Jesus, raise your hand. And my hand just went up immediately without me even realizing. I opened my eyes. He said, I want you guys to do something bold. I want you to come up front for everybody to see, and for you guys to pray your salvation prayer. And then from that day on, my life changed. Since I started coming to Freedom Valley, it's really changed me and my family for the better. Since I've met Jesus, I've built a relationship with my father. I started talking to him. If you're considering coming to Johannes, I would tell you to come. He is a great evangelist. If you're thinking about it, don't think it twice, just come and show up, and he'll change you like he did to me. day coming here. I felt very welcome. Um, Everybody, stopped and said hi. I never got any uh, bad remarks or anything like that. Everybody was very loving and caring. Um, I remember the very first people that I met and got used to was Wayne and Lori Redding. Uh, they would always come up, high five my kids, shake my hand, give me a hug. Same thing with my wife. So I felt very loved. And since then, we've started going to home groups. I go to Jason's home group, and I've grown a lot. My family's grown a lot. We come here every Sunday at 11:15. Uh, we try to come more than once because now my wife volunteers for the kids. She helps out in the kids ministry. I help out greeting, security, ushering, and then wherever needed. So um, this church has really influenced my life and my family's life, and I am very grateful that I came to Freedom Valley.